Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. Today's tarot and oracle reading will be using the Whispering Woods guidance deck as well as the WIldwood Tarot. We're going to start this reading out by finding what our topic of conversation will be about today. I hope everyone is doing well. It has been, thank you. It has been a busy week here, but I am excited to sit down and chat with you today. If you are new here, hello, my name is Amethyst. I post weekly tarot readings like this one on Tuesday, and on Friday I post all sorts of other fun, witchy, tarot-related videos. I do tarot journaling, we talk about crystals and herbs, manifestation, I do pick a cards, all sorts of stuff on the Friday videos, and then readings like this one here on Tuesdays. So today's reading is about the path. And this says, wandering on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. So as we go through this journey of life, we never really know what to expect, right? Things can change in an instant. And especially when you're going down a road that isn't as predictable, that hasn't been done, that isn't well-traveled, well-versed. It can be fun, but scary at the exact same time as you forge your way into the unknown. And it's an interesting time because with the plague, with the panini, as I've heard some people call it, the pandemic, there's been a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of transitions, and a lot of new opportunities have been opening up. We've unfortunately seen a lot of job loss, which is unfortunately making people go down paths they never might have gone before. But it's also opening so many more opportunities, doors for so many more opportunities. The idea that we need to go into the office has changed dramatically, and now so many people are able to work from home. It's this complete shift in the work culture for many people. And because of this, there's a lot of new opportunities that are really becoming available. We're only beginning to see what could be possible, but there's a lot coming. Even just the world of online correspondence and making money through online ventures is really only in its infancy. And there's so much more to explore and discover. So no matter what path you choose to take, there's so many different options. You know, whether you go more conventional route, more mainstream, or perhaps an alternative route, there's so many different paths and so many different little offshoots to explore. So as we move forward, our next two cards, we have the Ace of Vessels, which is the waters of life. And then we have the Guardian. And these two cards really make me think that as we move down new paths, as we explore new paths, as we explore new opportunities, we need to not let fears from the past dictate our willingness to move forward. Sometimes the best watering holes are not discovered, not seen. Sometimes some of the most beautiful things in this world have not yet been discovered. But through exploration, through trial and error, through adventure, we are able to find and discover new things. And this doesn't even have to be like in this physical world. This can be mental, this can be spiritual as well. We can explore new aspects of ourselves through the psyche, through the subconscious. We can explore new opportunities, new emotions, even by just sitting with ourselves and allowing ourselves to experience things, to explore these different aspects of ourselves. And what you might find by allowing yourself to explore, to wander down the path of uncertainty, the path less traveled, you may be surprised to see what lies within the waters of life, the nourishing aspects of ourselves, the parts of ourselves that have been suppressed by our experiences, right? When, how do I want to start this? So many people grew up, especially my generation, maybe not so much for younger generations, but for my generation, we were told, you need to get a job. You need to go to university so that you can get a job. You need to work 9 to 5. You need to do all these things in order to be successful. You need to buy a house. You need to do this. You need to do that. I know so many people that took that path, that went to university, got the job, bought the house, and are living this very unfulfilling life in the end. There's a lot of people in my generation that into their 30s are still living with their parents or are working minimum wage jobs despite holding master's degrees. And it's just because the market got oversaturated and flooded, and then you didn't know where to go. You're like, well, my university degree pointed me in one direction, and that's where I went, and that's all I know. I don't know how to verge off this one direction. And then there's other people, again, my generation, that have taken the road less traveled. There are so many people my age making 6-figure incomes online via things like YouTube, blogging, being coaches for so many different things. Life coaches, spiritual coaches, weight loss coaches, financial coaches, all sorts of things. And it's about how can you go through this journey of life. You're on a path, but when you see these little offshoots that could take you in a different direction, do you let yourself meander? Do you let yourself explore? Because you never know where this fountain of riches, of prosperity, abundance, freedom, you never know where it's going to lie. And if you're so stuck on the path that everyone else is going down, you might get to a watering hole, but it's going to be crowded, perhaps polluted, and you might not be able to get anything. You're going to fight for space around that watering hole. But if you can take who you are deep down inside, and you can understand the path that you are truly designed and truly destined to go down, then when you get to that watering hole, you realize that all the abundance of the world is there waiting for you. But again, we had this guardian card. And this guardian is, he's sitting on our shoulders telling us this route is not the safe one. This route is not the guaranteed one. This route is not the traditional one. You should go down the same route as everyone else because it's been done before. You need to go down that path the same as everyone else because that path is safe. That path will give you a guaranteed result. It'll give you security. It'll give you, just enough just enough to get by, just enough to survive. And that's where they want you to stay, is just getting by. But what if you chose your own path that allowed you to thrive? Instead of just surviving, what could be possible? You know? And we're not just talking finances here. You know, it could be making more money going down your own path, but would you be happier going down your own path, going your way? Perhaps the love of your life is down that path, going your own way, not into that 9-to-5 job that everyone else is pushing you into, but you're going to meet them when you go down the other path. You need to trust yourself and not give in to peer pressure, to conform, and to just scrape by. So when you are going through this journey of life, keep an open mind that those paths are there and that you are capable of going down those paths. Because when you believe that that opportunity is there, the opportunity will present itself. I hope you enjoyed this tarot and oracle reading. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Love, light, and happiness to all of you. Have a fantastic day. Bye.